What's going on, guys? This is Barker, back with another NBA video talking about the NBA, and today I'm talking about should the Minnesota Timberwolves regret trading Andrew Wiggins for DAngelo Russell. Now, if you don't know what happened, basically Golden State was obviously going to get rid of DAngelo Russell. They did a sign and trade with him to the Nets for Kevin Durant, and obviously the fit of DAngelo Russell and Steph Curry has been a question mark ever since they joined. And, you know, they knew it wasn't really going to work, especially when Klay Thompson came back. Because those three guards wouldn't really fit the best together, and DAngelo Russell isn't an amazing defender. So they traded him to Minnesota. You know, obviously the Minnesota Timberwolves wanted DAngelo Russell. Him and Karl-Anthony Towns are best friends. And Andrew Wiggins has kind of been underwhelming for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He didn't shoot the best and kind of just put up empty stats for the most part. And didn't, you know, lead them anywhere. They were always a lottery team every season. So they wanted to mix it up, traded for DAngelo Russell, and gave up a 2021 first-round pick that was top 3 protected. This first-round pick ended up being the 7th pick in the NBA draft, Jonathan Kuminga. And there were also a lot of other great options ahead of that, like Franz Wagner, Davion Mitchell, that they also could have gotten. I believe... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Davion Mitchell was selected 9th, I'm pretty sure. So they could have also got Davion Mitchell. And Jonathan Kuminga has also looked really good for the Warriors. Sometimes bad, sometimes good. But his first career start not that long ago against the Raptors, he dropped 26 points in his first career start. And actually getting, like, solid minutes, because a lot of their guys were out because of COVID. Jonathan Kuminga looks like he has a really high ceiling, and would be a nice piece on this struggling Minnesota team. Now, I say struggling, they look like they might potentially be a low playoff or play-in tournament team this season. That's where I see them landing at the end of the season. But they don't look insane. You know, they don't look like they're going to be a top 5 seed in the West, which is concerning. Especially since DAngelo Russell and Karl-Anthony Towns don't have that many years left on their deals. And DAngelo Russell, even though he hasn't been playing bad this season, he also hasn't been playing at that elite all-star level that we know he can play at. You know, he's shooting inefficient, and on the other side, for Golden State with Andrew Wiggins, he's looking like he might be a first-time all-star this year. Which, you know, if I'm a Minnesota Timberwolves fan, I just would be pissed off with the front office. It seems like every young guy they trade ends up being a star. You know, Zach LaVine, and now Andrew Wiggins. 2 guys that used to play together with Karl-Anthony Towns that they traded. Hell, you can even say Ricky Rubio. Not playing like a star, but playing like an amazing point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers right now. Andrew Wiggins is shooting a career-high 42.2% from 3. And 49.1% from the field. Which, if you look at his stats, those are both career highs in efficiency. Now, I will say, a major reason why he's shooting so efficient is that he's getting way more open looks because he's playing with a guy like Stephen Curry. So I will say that. But he still has looked very much improved from what he looks like on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And like I said, you know, they got Jonathan Kuminga from the trade, who looks like a great young forward. My opinion, the Minnesota Timberwolves should be regretting that trade. You know, they needed a point guard, but they could have traded for a point guard. They got a big contract in Malik Beasley that they could have passed on for a point guard. They could have tried to sign one in free agency. They got Patrick Beverley right now, who's not a terrible point guard. They just needed more playmaking, which they could have easily got. There's plenty of point guards in the NBA that don't have jobs that are amazing playmakers. Or they could potentially have traded for someone because they have a lot of young pieces. So in my opinion, the Minnesota Timberwolves should 100% regret trading Andrew Wiggins for DAngelo Russell. It doesn't seem like the pairing of DAngelo Russell, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Anthony Edwards at the moment are going to make any noise in the playoffs. Which, you know, if they underperform this season and underperform next season, what's stopping DAngelo Russell from leaving Minnesota? Yes, he's friends with Karl-Anthony Towns, but he's used to living in California weather. Now he's living in fucking Minnesota. I mean, besides Lil Yachty making the Minnesota song, what is there to be excited about playing in Minnesota? That you can relate to that song? It's cold like Minnesota? No, DAngelo Russell does not want to live in Minnesota. Who does? His celebration of ice in his veins, he literally has ice in his veins now because he lives in fucking Minnesota. Let me know what you guys think about the Andrew Wiggins, DAngelo Russell trade. Should the Minnesota Timberwolves regret trading Andrew Wiggins, or is it too soon to tell? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. I make NBA videos all the time. I'm not stopping anytime soon. Road to 400. Peace.